What is up, YouTube, and welcome to the second episode of Superhero History Lesson. So the first episode aired last week on this channel, and that was discussing the Super Soldier Serum in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, this week, we're going to be discussing just how Carol Danvers became Captain Marvel. So, originally, we had Carol Danvers make her debut in the 1960s, where she was a really talented fighter pilot, and then later on, she actually joined the CIA. Through this, she was actually captured, and she was taken by some KGB agents, where she was saved by Logan. Now, later on, she then joined NASA, and she was working at Cape Canaveral, and a character known by Captain Marvel then became intertwined with her. Now, a Kree Sentry robot was actually activated, and then Captain Marvel decided he needed to save Carol Danvers. Now, what actually happened was they actually became romantically involved with each other, as, well, it seems to always happen. Well, what happened is Yon-Rogg, a villain of the original Captain Marvel, then trapped Carol Danvers, took her, and then actually deployed the Psych Magnetron. Now, he tried to destroy Captain Marvel, but then this ended up with him being defeated. But what happened before this is Carol Danvers and Captain Marvel were intertwined with the DNA. They were kind of merged, their DNA got separated, and complete crazy 60s Marvel comics happened, and then Carol Danvers then went on to have powers. Now, she got her powers from this. She was able to be, just like Captain Marvel, had flight, superpowers, seventh sense, super strength, you name it, she had it. Now, she then went on to kind of then work this out over time, in which she decided to fight crime and become Miss Marvel in one of the skimpiest outfits, I have to say, in Marvel Comics history. Now, later on, she went on to join the Avengers, and, well, this went on and on and on until she actually lost her powers, and she was taken by the Brood, and then given powers going by Binary. So she then became a Binary and got involved with the X-Men. Now, over time, she actually had a child in some kind of absolutely bizarre storyline, and then she was actually kicked off of the Avengers due to her problems with alcoholism. Now, during this time, the original Captain Marvel actually died, and, well, that is one of the most iconic storylines, and that's another episode of Superhero History Lesson for another time. But she later on changed her costume with the help of the Wasp into the iconic black and gold. Now, later on, she actually took on the role of Miss Marvel once more, and, well, as time went by, she was actually convinced to take on the role of Captain Marvel, and Captain America convinced her to take on this role, and then she went on to join Alpha Flight as time went on as well. So it is really a storied history. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of abridged history of Carol Danvers and how she became Captain Marvel. That is it for this video. Please drop a like, please do subscribe, and I'll see you soon, and goodbye.